Hello, and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name is Rochelle, and I'm doing a reading for water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces in all placements, and it's timeless in general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start with the wisdom of the oracle, get the baseline of the story, and then clarify it with a bunch of other decks. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing and helping my little channel to grow. And please leave a comment if it resonates. All right, so what do we got for water signs? No place like home in reverse. Number 50. Breathe. 29. Round and round in reverse. 25. I'm going to look at No Place Like Home real quick. Oh, yes. Okay. Got it. So, you're stuck in this cycle where you continue to feel attracted to certain types of people, certain situations that aren't the greatest for you. But it feels familiar. These types of people or situations feel right, especially when you first encounter them, because it's familiar to you. But in this case, what's familiar is actually not what's best. You're drawn to something that throws you off balance, and it's like you kind of partially recognize this because you have a way of rebalancing yourself, resetting yourself, but then it just goes right back into the same kind of cycle again. Yeah. Who's here? Lioness, Kitty Cat is here, and Mojo Tarot. Hello. Good morning, you guys. Um, yeah, let me just dive in here. I'm sure more will be revealed as I go. Okay. So I've got the Light Seers deck here. We've got the Emperor in reverse. Aries energy. Two of Cups. And the Page of Cups. So this Emperor in reverse is a good example of what you are attracted to. There's somebody here who is they may have some trying to put it nicely. um Emperor in reverse is it's somebody who is, it's kind of the toxic male. It's all about, like posturing and being in control, my way or the highway. Yeah, it's it's not a supportive energy. But there's a connection here. There's love here. So it could be the classic narcissist empath kind of connection. Doesn't have to be. Um, but whoever you're dealing with is, it's like I don't know, they breadcrumb you. They keep you in their clutches just enough. They give you just enough to keep you stuck in this cycle, this merry-go-round from hell. Um, and in this card, we have the pig up in the corner when pigs fly. And it feels like this person makes you promises that aren't based in reality, but it's enough for you to go, oh, maybe this time, maybe things are gonna move in the direction that I want. I'm finally getting some love and care that I really want. But it's just it's not a lot. It's not enough. And it's like you try to, I don't know, you come to this place where you're like, okay, I do want more. I'm gonna go within. I'm gonna spend some time, getting clear and um reconnecting with myself. And maybe you have some kind of spiritual practice that kind of helps you stay grounded. But um it gets it's like this person sabotages that, or your desire for this person or for this type of situation, it continues to knock you off balance, kind of like what I already said. I'm gonna go with the Oracle Tarot. The Magician, intuition, and taking chances. That is Gemini and Virgo energy. And we have Ace of Swords in reverse, status surge. And Two of Wands, your own power. Okay. So yeah, with intuition, with this magician here, intuition and taking chances. Yeah, you do have you have a connection to your intuition. You do have some kind of relationship with um your spirit guides, ancestors, angels, the universe, whatever you subscribe to. You are connected. And you're this part of you, because you have some kind of um it seems like regular practice where you are able to reconnect with yourself, whatever it is that you do. um this part is like winning out. It's kind of becoming the louder voice in your head, and being you're being guided to take a chance to try something new and different that feels not familiar. Might feel kind of weird, but there's a need for a departure from what is familiar and known. And in doing this, in taking your power back, you're going to you're going to find yourself slipping back a little way, a little bit. um People around you may not understand why you're doing things differently. Maybe you're making some major changes in your life, or how you show up, or yeah, and what you do specifically. And it is not necessarily well received. with this status surge in reverse. There's you're not clear about, you don't have you don't have your whole plan fleshed out. You've kind of got this outline about, it's like taking a chance, not really sure, but you're tapping into the magic. So even though you may be getting some kind of flack, or you're, losing supporters, whatever's happening here, it doesn't matter. Makes me think of that quote, what other people think of me is none of my business. Your own power. You're reconnecting with your power. You're doing something different, something that is unique to you, that is important to you, special. It's very specific to your unique skill set. Um, you may be very psychic or have some ability, like, I don't know, reading tarot or astrology or some kind of divination. You're able, it's like you're stepping out in a new direction, and in doing this, this is bringing you the power. And it's irrelevant, hold it like this, it's irrelevant um how you are received. It in the end, you will be received well because of being authentic to yourself. This is you, when you connect with your own power. This is how you get unstuck from the merry-go-round, or you get off the merry-go-round from hell. Taking your power back. And yeah, it's, well, let me just keep going. I'm gonna go with the good tarot. Four of fire. Awesome. Page of air in reverse. So again, we have this. This is the same as that ace of swords. No, that's not right. It's not an ace. It's a page. Similar energies though. And queen of earth. Oh, well, this, okay. So you may be dealing with somebody that you've been in a long-term relationship with, married to, or somehow this person, they've been with you for a while, and maybe it's really good sometimes, and you have a lot of fun, um and then other times you feel like, again, with the breadcrumbing, this person, they talk, they have a real, they talk, how do you say it, they say a lot of things, but they don't have the actions to back it up. And so you're left in this queen of earth energy, where you're like, okay, I can't rely on what this person says, because there's no follow through. They tell me we're going to do something, but it doesn't happen. So there's a lack of focus, there's a lack of clarity. And so you're like, okay, well, I need to do what's right for me. Queen of pentacles, she is the master gardener. She knows how to take the seed and grow it into the bountiful harvest. It's a very resourceful energy. It's very grounded and nurturing. And you're like, "Oh well, okay, I need to nurture what I want, what's going to make me happy because I've been in this situation that is falling very very short of what I actually want." And really, I mean, I feel like it's really positive in the sense that we can't really ever get happiness from another person. It always has to come from within. If we're reaching outside of ourselves um, to try to fill some kind of void or empty space, we're going to continue to come up short. So this is kind of helping you to um, remember or to realize that you need to rely on yourself first and foremost, always, always. And if somebody if somebody doesn't show up in the way they say they're going to, you have to believe them. Believe their actions over their words. And I feel like that's potentially what you're doing here. You're regaining your power somehow. So I am going to get some cards from the Tarot del Toro. Ooh, Shaylee is here. Hello. So we've got the Hermit in reverse. Virgo energy again. The Five of Swords. And the Three of Swords. Hmm. So you could be struggling with feeling lonely or yeah, like isolating yourself. But also you could be deciding that you're not gonna let this hold you back, and where you may have taken time to isolate yourself and focus on what you need for you. You may be coming out of that and ready to kind of go head on into life and take the wisdom that you have gained from this situation and go out and be your most awesome self and use that wisdom in your favor, that wisdom that you've gained. But um in you doing this, so if you're you've kind of been in this place of feeling isolated and lonely, it's because you're feeling left out. You've been feeling loss, lack, left out in the cold, and it's heartbreaking what has happened here with this person. Like, I don't know though. I don't know if they're the one that has left. It's feeling like this person kept stringing you along. They didn't want you to leave. They get something out of having you around because you are magical. You do have some kind of special powers, um, ability to tap into the cosmos. And this is beneficial for this person. And if you're in this energy of like kind of, taking your wisdom and like moving forward and making something of yourself, your life, something more than it was. This person is feeling they're feeling like left out in the cold. Like you left them high and dry and this is heartbreaking for them. And they may be struggling with some kind of victim mindset. Like, I want to say maybe they don't even realize what they've been doing, but they know what they've been doing. They know how they've been treating you. It hasn't been fair. And you're finally like, Okay, I'm done. And this person's like, wait, where are you going? No, come back. I'm so sad without you. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. I sometimes laugh inappropriately and I don't mean to. I'm going to go with the black deck. All right, we've got now we've got the Two of Cups in reverse. 10 of Pentacles and the High Priestess. For me as a reader, that High Priestess is all water signs. So that is you. What is this 10 of Pentacles? 5 of Swords in reverse, which lands on top of the 5 of Swords. Um, so this this connection has gone sour, and you two either are going to, maybe you have already split up. Somehow this connection has ended, and you are deciding to move forward toward your ultimate happiness, long-term abundance, focusing on your family, getting your 10 pentacles, that ultimate wish fulfillment within, like, in the physical world. You're not letting this situation hold you back. Oh, interesting. I was reading that 5 of Swords as 5 of Pentacles in the last row, which it's still a very similar energy. It's an energy of conflict, but it's like, this 5 of Swords is, it's like even dealing with mind games, or like, you two, especially if you're standing up and you're saying, I'm not going to put up with this anymore, when you have for however long. It causes it's like, that's unacceptable. This person is, they kind of want to fight back and be like, what do you mean, you've had enough? Well, I've had enough. You put me through all these things. It's almost like a tit for tat energy, and you're basically saying, like, I don't want to, this is all kind of silly. I don't want to do this anymore. I would rather just focus on what makes me happy. This isn't making me happy. You're coming to this conclusion very quickly, and you are in kind of releasing this, you're elevating yourself, because now you're becoming even more tapped in to the universal energies. Um and you're like, you're fully standing in your power, and you're saying, I know exactly what I need to do to get myself out of this crazy cycle that I've been in. It has something to do with, me really listening to, like acting on those intuitive impulses. You had them before, but somehow you kept backsliding. And now you're gaining this strength, and you're standing firm, and you're like, all the signs are leading me in this direction, away from this nonsense. And I'm going to listen, I'm going to follow. There's nothing here anymore. It's not like it was. So I want the tarot of mystical moments. Do I? Actually, no. Sorry. I want to dive in get some oracle cards before I finish. Oh, and there's Rebecca. Never too late. Or better late than never. Oh, we've got electricity and wildness. 36. This is where you are heading, or maybe you're already in this energy. Everyone's on a different timeline, so apply it as it fits. But this is kind of you releasing yourself from this kind of constrictive, confining situation, and you're just like letting it all out. You're experiencing a certain amount of freedom to just be yourself, which makes me think that you were being expected to or required to be other than you are. Especially if somebody's trying to control you. This person you're dealing with, they're highly controlling. And if they're constantly telling you like you need to be quieter, you need to be louder, you need to be this or not enough that, or whatever, it's like you're shaking that off. Like a dog coming out of the water and you're just like, ugh, get it off me. And this beautiful energy is coming through. And then we have wind and change 24. Um big this this wildness that is coming out of you, that you're tapping into, is inspiring you to make some major changes. It's all connected in this kind of this owning your power, taking back your power, reconnecting with your power. This is all kind of, it's bringing you to this point where you're like, I need to make a major change. I need to flip everything around, upside down. It makes me think of this round and round energy. You're like, I need to stop the cycle. And rock and endurance 20. It's like you're starting from scratch, and it's not a the plot hasn't been tilled. I'm thinking about, when you plant a garden or something, like you typically want to till the soil, you want to get it ready so it's the prime environment for the seed to grow. But in this case, you're starting with like, with the rock, you're starting with this very what's the word, not a nurturing environment, and yet you're doing something with it, you're working with what you have, and you're thriving, not only despite of it but because of it, because you're doing something on your own terms now. This is your own little project that has nothing to do with anything else. um yeah, so by you making this change and flipping everything around, you have people around you who are like, well, that makes no sense, that's weird, what what are they doing? Like, that person's crazy, I can't trust them anymore, or um something, and you're just like, well, I know what I need to do for me, so whatever other people think, oh well. Too bad. Um, let's get some moonology cards. Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. I think your commitment to yourself, this commitment to make changes, to completely flip things around, um, you're gonna meet resistance, not only from this person or from the people around you, but there's gonna be self doubt that comes in that you're gonna be struggling with. Because it's not easy to do something that you don't get support from others for. We are social beings. We're wired to want to get approval from the tribe. So, your commitment to this new path to yourself is being tested. Meditate and contemplate. Yep, keep working on being in this energy where you're tuned in and tapped in. Because that's where you're going to get your answers. That's where you're going to get your power from. New moon in Pisces. We just had the new moon in Pisces. So continue with your practice of staying connected, and then show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you. The high priestess is one of the most authentic characters in the deck. And she doesn't have any need to prove herself to anyone. She just she trusts her own counsel and her connection with her higher power. And that is that is closer to the real you than what this person was trying, like they were trying to fit you into a box, or trying to make you be different than you are for whatever reason, in whatever way. um so you're really, I don't know, it's such a sweet energy, because it's like so many things. It comes from difficulty, from really intense difficulty, but you're coming into your own. It's just you're overcoming something, and it's been a journey. So let me finish with a rune card. Right? Sure. Yeah. Right through. See, this is that inner journey. This is going within. It can also speak to actually going on some kind of trip, traveling. Maybe that's a part of what you're doing to shake things up. Maybe you just need a change of scenery. But it very much is about that the inner journey. I just have to find it. Hang on. I just saw it. There we go. Okay. Travel is the key theme for this rune card. When it appears in the casting, it indicates that an exciting journey is about to begin. This could be a physical journey, but it is far more likely to indicate an inner journey. The rune is associated with the right path being traveled. So this suggests that your focus should be on enjoying the ride rather than the actual destination. Live in the power of now. And that's a part of your own power. Being so closely linked to forward momentum, this card could also indicate that if you're currently feeling stuck in your life, your stagnation is due to an unwillingness to look for answers within yourself. Yep, that's what's happening. Up to this point, you haven't wanted to trust yourself. because you wanted this. You have a lot of love here. And it's so common. I just went through this not too long ago where you want to ignore your intuition because it's telling you something that you don't want to hear. You just want to pretend that everything's great, but it's really not great. And when you finally step into that power, it's like, and you kind of create that distance, you start to realize how much better off you are. So, things have got to a point in your life, nevertheless, when it will be more painful to remain where you are than to go on this essential journey of self discovery and personal growth. So, you're getting the squeeze, um, as I call it. Things have to get difficult enough, and we have to feel uncomfortable enough to decide to actually make the change that is necessary. Um, and that is your ticket. That is where you are finally you're finally able to get back into this amazing, yummy energy to make the changes that you need. And you have everything you need to endure, and not only endure but thrive in this major change. So awesome. I love this. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing, and leave a comment if it resonates.